So we're here at Honeybee Coffee, and this is sort of a nexus for different kinds of, you could call them parks, but one's a nature center and so forth.
Yeah.
We have Suttree Landing Park, which is the most recent development, but there's some other kinds of things that happen over here in terms of parks.
The Suttree Landing Park was exactly where our racetrack was, our horse racing track was in the 1880s and 90s. And not only horse racing, but bicycle racing. They had a half-mile oval over there.
I guess it makes sense because it's a pretty flat
It
shelf.
is. It's one of the few flat places in the downtown central Knoxville area.
Right.
And for 15 or 20 years, that was our main racetrack, and it was betting, and it was a big deal here for a long time.
Well, now it's a beautiful park, and it's a great place for picnics, and they've got a nice playground for children and so forth, and it's pretty close to connects. You've got to go through a little loop through a neighborhood, but it connects to the greenway that takes you into Iams and then into the urban wilderness. That's one of those things that really does set Knoxville apart. I mean, there are not many cities that have that kind of access to wilderness, to bike paths, to
such a short distance from downtown.
Just a few minutes outside of downtown if you're on a bicycle.
In the backwoods.
And then there's also just connected with it. Talk maybe about Fort Dickerson a little bit, because that's been a great development in South Knoxville as well.
You're right. Yeah. Fort Dickerson, I guess the best preserved Civil War remnant in this part of East Tennessee. Union Fort was desperately important during the Civil War to command the heights above Knoxville, because you can shoot down and hit Knoxville from those heights. So they aimed cannons away from the city toward the besieging Confederates. It was forgotten for many, many years, and I think rediscovered in the 1950s, more or less, that say, gosh, there's something up here, we should save it. The city and Civil War enthusiasts got up there and cleaned it up, fixed it up, and it's a nice place to visit.
It's a very nice place for a picnic, or to take kids and let them play and romp and stomp and that sort of thing.
On actual Civil War battlements.
And of course there's the quarry, which the city's also going to redevelop soon. They're redeveloping access to that.
The other end of this kind of segment is Iams Nature Center over there by Island Home. The Iams family had this, fairly modest-sized bird sanctuary there, and loved it. It was a beautiful place to visit. And now you not only have the original nature center by the river, but you have these historic quarries that are in various stages of reclamation by nature. Some of them are so old that they look like natural formations.
Right, like gorges or something.
Yeah, exactly. But that's just an amazing thing that doesn't exist anywhere else in the world that I've seen.
It's quite beautiful. So we have the marble history represented over here as well. Now we have the urban wilderness represented over here. History, Civil War history, this crazy massive developments happening. So really South Knoxville has a little bit of all of it.
Yeah. I remember when they first announced all the urban wilderness parks, the heritage trails, and all the idea of connecting the Civil War things to Iams Nature Center, and I thought, why didn't I think about this before? All this stuff is over here. Really interesting things to visit.